Well, how do you do, buckaroos, and how the heck are you, man? Let me try to that over a little bit. Anyways, so yeah, I picked up the Sam Adams Mixed Pack today, so I thought I'd try the Berliner Weisse now. Refreshing and effervescent, 4.8%, 15 IBUs. I must admit, I don't know a lot about the Berliner Weisse. But I think 4.8 is a little high. I think they typically run about 4. I get the Berliner Weisse and the Gose confused, but my recollection is they typically run between 3.5, 4. I think just shy of 5 seems a little high on ABV, but I'll defer to some of the experts out there. If you know, let me know. But yeah, I've had a lot of them. They typically run about 4%. May not have the accurate glass, but I decided to use my little Bellican glass because I like it. Can you see that there? Just barely, yeah. There we go. I was trying to position that so I could put that beer there where you can see it. There it is. Berliner Weisse. So, using my Bellican glass. So let me try to readjust a little bit from their website, although I got my camera positioned where I can't read it. Style Berliner Weisse, a Hallertau Mittelfrüh, noble hops. I think this whole pack just uses noble hops, which is interesting. Sam Adams 2-row pale blend. I'm going to have to move that camera slightly to read that. White wheat and acidulated malt. Light golden, 4.8%, 15 IBUs. Some people flavor these. I know they're traditionally served either with woodruff or raspberry, I believe. Although a couple years back I had a blueberry Gose at Urban Chestnut. Sounded like a raspberry, but I can dig some blueberry, man. I like it. Anyways, I don't like raspberry. Well, just alright. Took me a while to get used to it, but it just depends on how it's used. Very herbal. Aroma seems light to me. I'm not getting some of those tart notes that I typically get on a Berliner Weisse. But I will admit it's not a style I know a lot about or am a huge fan of. I really, over the last 3 years, I would say, I've just made a big effort. I really hated the Gose and the Berliner Weisse. But I've got some friends that really know a lot about beer. They kept encouraging me to try. So over the last 3 years, what I've done is every time I've gone to a brewery, I have ordered their Gose or Berliner Weisse if they had one, even though I knew it wasn't my style. Because if I wasn't going to like them, I was going to learn how to appreciate them. I was going to learn how to know if I was drinking a good one, even though the style didn't work for me. And I don't know if I'm there yet, but I think I'm getting there. I have gotten accustomed to the style, though. And still, I will say that still the Berliner Weisse isn't my go-to style, but I have rotate the device. Yeah, it fell on me, man. I had it positioned apparently more precarious than I thought I did. I've gotten to where that I've had several over the last couple of years that I really enjoyed. So anyway, let's take a drink. Yeah, actually, to be honest with you, it's not near as tart as many that I've had. It's a little tart in the finish, but it seems almost too light. You know what I mean? The tartness is much lighter than most that I've had. The body's light, although the ABV seems too much for this style. I don't know. I gotta say though, I don't think it's bad. I'm not sure that it works stylistically. Again, I'll defer to guys like the Red Rooster or the Brew Guru who really know this style. Or beer friend Chuck out there. Again, I don't know enough about the style to be able to tell. I don't know necessarily if it's flawed, but it doesn't really seem true to style to me. So that aside, if a beer fails for style, doesn't mean it's a bad beer. Well, I've got the Brew Guru, for instance, says, you can a beer can fail stylistically, but you can enjoy it hedonistically. If it's not really in the style they say it is, that doesn't work. But if you like it, if it's done well, if the flavor profile works, you can do that too. For me, I'm not sure about this one, to be honest with you. There's nothing about it that I hate, in all honesty. There's nothing that I think has off flavors, but I don't know if the style works for me. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I really can't. And folks that know me will know as soon as I say it, but it doesn't seem tart enough. It doesn't seem tart enough for the style. As much as I really hate, I think I'm just going to have to quit doing that. I'll just put it somewhere else. It's not working anyways. It's just not, it doesn't feel tart enough for the style. Of course, I'm on record saying I'm not a fan of very tart things, but if I want a beer, or if I'm buying a specific style, I want it to kind of work with that. So stylistically, I think it fails in my opinion. But again, I will defer to some experts if I'm wrong. Hedonistically, is it enjoyable? Yeah, I don't know that it's flawed in any way. There's just not that one thing that's going to make me gravitate towards this. You know what I mean? I don't know that anything's wrong with it, and I'm not going to have a problem finishing this one or drinking the other one in this pack. But I'd have no reason to seek it out again or even recommend it, because it doesn't have that one thing that jumps out at me. And that's kind of what I was looking for. Although, having said that, I don't know that there's anything wrong with it. It does finish slightly tart. It does finish very dry. Very dry. It just dries the hell out your palate. So, again, I just kind of think it misses the mark stylistically. And as far as hedonistically enjoying it, there's not one thing in the flavor that makes me want to say, oh yeah, but it doesn't work for the style, but this one thing worked. I'm not getting that thing either. So there you go. Hey, I am Time to Beer Whisper. BeerVangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all-around good guy.